Hello everybody and welcome back to another visual pattern challenge. Today we've got jelly beans. So here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. Your challenge is to predict the number of jelly beans in step 4. If you can do that, can you predict the number in step 43? And can you write an equation that could predict the number of jelly beans in any step at all? So that's the challenge. If you'd like to accept it, pause the video and see how far you can get. All right, so I'm noticing there's some interesting colors going on here, and I think those are going to be helpful because I'm seeing 4 blue ones, and that stays the same from step to step. So there are always 4 blue ones. So I'm thinking we're going to have a blue, a blue, a blue, and a blue in step 4 for sure. Now the red jelly beans do something interesting. First you have 1, and then you have a 2 by 2 square, and then you have a 3 by 3 square. So I think these are just squares of jelly beans. So this should be a 4 by 4 square of red jelly beans, which is 16. So 16 red jelly beans in a 4 by 4 square plus 4 more would be 20 jelly beans total. So that's my prediction for step number 4. Now, you can probably tell already this should be a quadratic pattern because we have this square growing from step to step. But let's verify that. Let's check that prediction with the numbers. So I'll make a chart here with the step number and the number of beans in every step. So that's 5 in step 1, and in step 2 we've got 8, and in step 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and in step 4 we're saying 20. And if we find the difference, 8 minus 5 is 3, 13 minus 8 is 5, 20 minus 13 is 7, and we didn't get a constant. So we know it's not linear. And if we take the difference of the differences, 5 minus 3 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2. If you get a constant there, you know it's quadratic, and this 2 means that our leading term is x squared. So that did bear out, this analysis of the numbers bore out what we were predicting based on our visual intuition. So that's great. How about an equation for this pattern? Can we get that just from the visual intuition? I think in this case it's pretty easy. X squared, we know that's part of it, and in fact it's this part, right? That is the step number squared. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. So that all looks good. And then we've just got these extra 4 blue jelly beans in every step. So that's just plus 4. So red jelly beans here, blue jelly beans here. So our equation is y equals x squared plus 4. I'm going to test it with one of these, but I'm pretty confident just because it matches with the visual intuition so well. But let's just try it in step 3. So y equals 3 squared plus 4. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 4 is 13. And yeah, that's how many we have in step 3. If you're not sure, go ahead and test it with the other ones, and you'll see that this equation does seem to work. So the last step then is to figure out step 43 by plugging 43 in for x. So y equals 43 squared plus 4. And 43 squared is 1849. And plus 4 is going to be 1,853 jelly beans in step number 43. Well, how did that go for you? Did you notice that the red and the blue jelly beans were actually giving us some pretty good clues on how to figure out an equation for this pattern? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.